Once upon a time, in the big and bustling city of Lagos, there lived a family of three, the Adebayo family. Mr. Adebayo was a primary school teacher, and his wife, Titi, was a petty trader who sold fabrics in the local market. Since the couple only had one child named Femi, they showered him with so much love and raised him in a godly way. Growing up, Femi was very brilliant and he listened to his parents. Unlike other children who would rebel against their parents, Femi respected his parents a lot and he did whatever they told him to do. After Femi completed his secondary school in Lagos, he gained admission to a prominent university in Abuja. The day before Femi traveled to Abuja, his parents spoke to him and advised him on the right way to live.
Femi, my boy, you know you have made me very proud. Your mother and I are so proud of you, and we want to believe you will keep making us proud.
Femi's father said,
Of course, Papa, I will keep making you proud. I would never do anything to bring shame to you or Mama.
Femi said,
Hey, that's my boy. I trust you, and I am certain that we have raised you right. Now that you are about to live on your own, please, never forget whose son you are. The university is a marketplace, and you will see all kinds of people. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Femi's mother, Titi, said,
I know, Mama. I will not let you down.
Femi said,
Also, I want you to know that there is time for everything. Just because you have gained admission doesn't mean you should run around chasing girls.
Femi's father said, and Femi chuckled.
I know what I am saying. I once passed through the walls of a university, so I know that's a different world over there.
Femi's father said,
I know, Papa. I promise you that I will get a girlfriend when the time is right. But for now, I have to focus on my studies.
Femi said,
Hey, my son, may God be with you. You will never lack anything by God's grace. Your father and I will do everything we can to provide all of your needs.
Femi's mother said,
Thank you, Mama. If you don't mind, I want to go and see my friend, Bayo. You know we are traveling together tomorrow, so I want to confirm if he is set.
Femi said,
Go well, my son. Hey, and please, send my regards to his parents. It's been a while since I saw them.
Femi's mother said,
I will.
Femi said, before exiting his parents' room. The following morning, Femi's parents drove him and Bayo to the motor park to board the bus to Abuja, and they waited until the bus took off. A few hours after Femi left Lagos, he arrived at the university and he went straight to his hostel to rest from his journey. Later that week, while Femi was hanging out with some of his classmates at the food canteen, he met a girl named Chioma. Chioma was a very beautiful girl and she was fair in complexion. Aside from her beautiful, shiny skin, Chioma was also tall and she had light blue eyes, which was quite rare.
Femi, are you there?
One of Femi's new friends tapped him back to reality when he noticed that Femi was lost while staring at Chioma.
What did you say?
Femi asked in a confused tone.
I didn't say anything, but I noticed you were looking at that girl. If you really like her, go and talk to her now.
Femi's friend encouraged him.
No, not at all. I was just admiring her beauty. That's all. Also, it's too early to start chasing girls. That's not why I came here.
Femi said.
Are you sure? If you don't act fast, before you know it, another boy will take her.
Femi's friend said.
Let him take her. She's just pretty, nothing more.
Femi insisted. Even though Femi acted like he was not interested in Chioma, it was love at first sight for him. But since he was determined to face his studies and keep his promise to his parents, he suppressed every desire he had towards Chioma. After that day, Whenever Femi saw Chioma or spotted her among her friends, he would pretend like he didn't see her and walk away. He did this all the time until Chioma eventually noticed his attitude towards her. But even though Chioma saw and noticed that Femi acted differently around her and always treated her differently, she never approached him or questioned him. As the years passed, Femi continued to focus on his studies and he eventually graduated at the top of his class. Since he was already familiar with Abuja and its environment, he didn't return to Lagos. Instead, after his NYSC, he applied for jobs in Abuja and was lucky to get hired by one of the biggest firms in his field of study. About a year after Femi got a job and settled down, he entered a relationship with a girl named Stella. But unfortunately, the relationship didn't work out, no matter how hard it tried to make things work. Exactly 1 month after Femi broke up with Stella, he bumped into Chioma in a supermarket where he had gone to shop for things. But instead of saying hello to her, he tried to avoid her like he usually did back in the university.
Femi, so you still want to avoid me after all these years?
Femi heard Chioma's voice from behind him while he was trying to hide from her.
Chioma, is that you?
Femi feigned ignorance.
Please stop it. I know you saw me, but you tried to run. If I may ask, what's the reason you have been avoiding me?
Chioma said.
Please tell me.
She added.
It's nothing, Chioma. Trust me, it's nothing. Sometimes I run because I don't know how to act around you,
Femi said shyly.
But I don't bite. Or did anyone tell you something bad about me?
Chioma said.
No, it's not what you think. That aside, I'm surprised you are still in Abuja. Didn't you go back to the east?
Femi said.
I beg, there's nothing for me there, so I decided to stay here.
Chioma said.
How about you? Do you live here now? What about Bayo, your friend?
She added.
Oh, Bayo is fine. He returned to Lagos. So it's just me now,
Femi said.
Oh, that's great. Maybe we should hang out one of these days. It's really nice to see an old face. Also, you will use the opportunity to really explain why you were always avoiding me.
Chioma said.
How about Sunday evening?
Femi asked.
Yes, Sunday sounds fine. I will be back from church by 3, so 5 p.m. is perfect,
Chioma said.
Alright, let me have your number,
Femi said, and Chioma called out her phone number for him.
I look forward to seeing you on Sunday,
Chioma said, before leaving him.
Enjoy your shopping,
she added. That day, when Femi returned to his apartment, he could not stop thinking about Chioma. Over the years, she had grown more beautiful, and her beauty was radiating.
Chai, this girl is fine,
Femi soliloquized while viewing Chioma's pictures on Facebook. He didn't even wait to ask for Chioma's Facebook username. He did the digging on his own, and he found her.
This will not be a bad time to make her my woman. But that's if she's not in a relationship,
Femi said to himself. Although Chioma and Femi had planned to hang out on Sunday evening, Femi could not resist the urge to call her that night. In fact, he kept tabs on her until the D-Day. That Sunday evening, Femi ensured that he booked a table for 2 at a fancy restaurant and he wore his best outfit. To show how excited he was, he even arrived at the location before Chioma. Around 5 p.m., Chioma walked into the restaurant in a beautiful red gown, and immediately Femi saw her, he was swept off his feet.
You look so beautiful, Chioma,
Femi complimented her as soon as she sat down.
Thank you. You're not looking bad yourself,
Chioma said shyly.
Thank you. What do I order for you, please? I don't want to keep a pretty lady waiting,
Femi said.
Anything is fine. I already ate before coming here, so anything is okay,
Chioma said.
Alright.
The waiter will be here soon, Femi said. While waiting for the waiter to show up, Chioma and Femi discussed their university days and they had so much fun. After they talked about school, their conversation digressed to their jobs and how they were coping with the expenses of things in Abuja.
So, Chioma, when will I get to meet him?
Femi said indirectly. Femi was trying to find out if Chioma was in a relationship, but didn't want to be direct.
Meet who?
Chioma asked in a confused tone.
The apple of your eyes, nah. The man that is making you glow like this.
Femi grinned.
Apple of my eyes, Ke.
Chioma burst into laughter.
There is no apple of my eye for now. I am a single Pringle and I am ready to mingle,
Chioma said.
That's a lie. Come on, don't lie to me. How can a beautiful woman like you be single? I don't believe that,
Femi said.
My dear, that's the truth. Women like us hear that all the time. No one believes that I am single when I say so,
Chioma explained.
Really? Did you recently break up or something? Or you do not want to date?
Femi asked.
I didn't recently break up. Would you believe me if I told you that my last relationship was at the university? I don't know if it's because I'm too fine. Men don't come to me because they assume that I am in a relationship,
Chioma said.
I understand.
Don't worry. God will send the right man your way, Femi said.
Amen, no. I can't wait for God to bless me with my own man. I am tired of this lonely life,
Chioma said. Funnily enough, even though Femi acted concerned that Chioma was not in a relationship, deep down, he was very happy she was single. After their hangout that day, Femi and Chioma kept seeing each other every weekend until Femi eventually asked her to be his girlfriend.
Femi, why did it take you so long to ask me out? I liked you right from school,
Chioma said excitedly after she said yes to Femi.
I wanted to settle down first. You're not the kind of woman that should suffer with a man,
Femi said.
It's no problem. What's most important is that I am here with you now, and I hope this relationship yields more,
Chioma said.
It will definitely yield more. I have already envisioned our children with your fine eyes and yellow complexion, so it must yield, though.
Femi laughed. A few days after Chioma and Femi began dating, Femi invited Chioma to spend the night at his apartment. After the two lovebirds had dinner that night, they made passionate love to each other to seal their relationship. Later that night, after Femi fell asleep, he had a terrible dream. In that dream, he saw himself swimming in a large water body, and behind him, a big white snake was chasing him. Luckily for Femi, he made it to the shore in that dream. But upon getting there, he realized that the entire land was crawling with snakes of different colors and sizes. Sadly, when Femi woke up the following day, he completely forgot about his dream and carried on with his daily activities. Coincidentally, the next time he made love to Chioma, he had the exact dream again. But when he woke up, he would forget everything. He would only wake up with an unshakable feeling that something bad had happened. Meanwhile, about a month after Femi and Chioma started dating, strange things began to happen to Femi. For example, a side business he had been building for months suddenly crashed with no logical explanation, and some of his contract partners cut him off without telling him why. However, when this happened, Femi did not suspect in any way that it had something to do with his relationship with Chioma. In fact, even though he tried to trace the bad feeling to every time he slept with Chioma, he refused to believe that she had something to do with it and called it a coincidence. After about a year of dating and endless unexplainable struggles, Femi proposed to Chioma and she said yes. Then, after Chioma agreed to marry him, he informed his parents that he was bringing his wife-to-be to introduce to them. Upon getting to Lagos, something very very unexpected happened, but Femi chose to look the other way. Unknown to him, his decision to marry Chioma would change his life forever, and by the time he would realize it, the damage had already been done. Watch out for part 2. Did you enjoy this story? Tell us your favorite part in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, do not forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.